Let's talk about Uryu's Volstendeg form. So in the latest episode of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, we got this amazing fight between Uryu and Ichigo, and Uryu decided, let me stop playing, and finally activated his Volstendeg. And boy, let me tell you something, the capabilities and potential of Uryu's Volstendeg is actually insane. I want y'all to imagine the Quincy version of Byakuya's Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. That is essentially what Uryu's Volstendeg form is. Uryu can generate and is surrounded by all these arrow-like projectiles that he can control with his own hands. And not only can all of these arrows be sent flying at an opponent, but the arrows themselves can also shoot projectiles as well. These arrows also seem to have the ability of chasing you down, tracking you until it eventually hits you, as we can see here when it follows Ichigo in the air. And Uryu can do even more with these arrows, like having them form a sphere around you so now you're trapped and you can't get out, and then he'll make the sphere of arrows explode. He can also use all the tiny arrows to form one gigantic bow, and then fire an arrow from that gigantic bow. The craziest part about all this though is that Uryu hasn't even maximized his Volstendeg by combining it with his overpowered ability, the Antithesis, because one of the powers of the Antithesis allows Uryu to swap places with an object, so he can just simultaneously swap places with all those arrows in a fight, making it impossible to hit him. Or he could swap places with his opponent with one of the arrows, making sure that they're trapped and now it's a guaranteed sure hit on them, similar to how he did with Senjumaru. Basically, imagine if I were to combine Byakuya Senbon Sakura with Toto's Boogie Woogie but on extreme steroids. That is what you have here with Uryu. Hey man, listen, invest in your Uryu stocks if you haven't already.